Alright guys, I hope everyone's doing okay. It is the 9th of December, but I am reviewing I'm back testing 27th of November. I'm going to run you guys through what I was analyzing at the time, improvements and errors that I made, and yeah, that's about it. Okay, let's see our session. Going down to the 5 minute. So New York was just consolidating very tightly. Frankfurt went up, London took out the highs. When London took out the high, it created a break of structure upwards. So it created a break of structure. What else do we have? We have a New York high here, and we have a London high here. So we had a break of structure. It left an imbalance. Could have entered off here. Not could have entered off here. We've seen that I left a little imbalance, respected this demand right here. This was a respected demand that happened. So this is already painting our image that price is pushing up. Lower here. Okay, price just pushed up. So the low was over here. Price pushed up. Now you could do two things. You could mark out a break of structure here. So it could either be here or it could be here. It could be either one. So seeing as this, they basically fall under the same window. You could put it like bam, bam, possibly. So anyways, you mark out this one. So this is a trade. I did take this trade. I'll show you how it went out. So that's our order block. So this is a trade I did take. I also failed the trade because as I was in the 1 minute time frame, I took a trade from here as well. I counted this as a break of structure, and I marked off this one. I think I also included this. So bam, price thing. Let's just go in. It already took out the New York high, and it took out the London high. So here I'm thinking, I'm like, okay, there's a high chance it could go for a sell, you know? So I got tapped in, I got taken out. So after I got taken out, what did I go with? I was like, okay, that was a failed order block. That one failed. What else can I paint an image of? High here, low here, high here, low here, high here. It's not looking so nice. It's not looking clean. It's looking very messy. If you count this as a change of character, you can count this as a change of character. Count this as a break of structure. Keep going a bit more. Scale out to the 5 minute. Was there an imbalance created during this time? No. There was no clean order block, but if I was to force it, it would be around here. But there was no clean one. You scale into 3, 4, 5, 4 minute. There's just nothing clean, you know. Anyways, as price moves on, price taps me in. I'm tapped in at this moment for like, I think half an hour or maybe an hour. It was just floating, and I was like, oh my days, I don't know if it's gonna win or not. Like if it's gonna work or what or not. I did mark off this as an order block though. I marked off this zone. I wasn't sure if it was gonna hold, so what I did do, I didn't take my 1 to 3. I just took a full TP at a 1 to 4. So I took the 1 to 4 and I left it because I just didn't know where price was gonna go. It took all the liquidity above. I'll be honest, I was a bit in shambles for my mind. Failed. I didn't know if this order block was gonna hold, if this was gonna work, blah blah blah. But anyways, as it turns out, my demand was right. it was very shabby, and you could have aimed, since it already took out the highs by the time we entered. You could have aimed for the next high, which would have been all the way over here. So the next session, which I feel like I didn't really think this was even gonna hold, so that's why I took out so early. But that's our TP over here, and just look what happens. It's 11 o'clock now. Probably New York's gonna be setting in soon, maybe so. So what happens? So by the time our session kicks in, it took out the high. So that's why you always trust liquidity. It's like, think of it like a magnet. It's just going to pull towards it slowly. It's going to pull towards it slowly. You have a high chance of it happening. So, that's literally the trade I took, and that's how excellent it went. Just to clean it up, let's just go through this. So if we go to the 5 minutes, we see on the 5 minute there was a break of structure. Price tapped in. It respected the demand, but it wasn't in our trading session. As it approaches our trading session, it shows it shows some bearish candles, a clean break of structure. I picked the imbalance order block, which landed me around here. The reason why this one didn't hold is because if we go to the 5 minute, the reason why this one didn't hold is because there's no demand that showed. There was no demand that showed on the 5 minute. You know, there was no bearish candle like this one. There was no demand that showed, and it didn't tap into our original demand as well. So that's why that one failed. On the 1 minute, it looked like it created a valid one, but I was wrong. I also entered off an imbalance, but I don't think there was an imbalance. Let me see. Let me just double check that. Yeah, there was no imbalance that was created. Actually, there was, but it was not that deep. Keep it clean. So what happened? We had a break of structure, a change of character, break of structure. We marked off the imbalance because it left the imbalance on the 5 minute. It came up, it changed character, it tapped into the demand first, and then it broke through the supplies, and it continued to shoot up. It also respected the demand earlier. That's about it. There's nothing else to that. I did take that trade, but I stopped at the 1 to 4 because I was in shambles. And that's about it, guys. So just for myself, personally, just to remind myself, always jump back and forth between 1 minute and 5 minutes to see if there's an imbalance, or if it's an imbalance entry, or if it should be a supply/demand entry on the extreme side. Also use the 5 minute to see some clean break of structures and some clean change of characters. Yeah, that's about it. Other than that, I do need to work on my psychology, because I do get discouraged heavily and I start to doubt my analysis every time I take a failed order block. When usually my analysis, it tends to be right most of the time, I will be honest. Especially after I take a fail. After I take a fail, then I'm like, okay, then I fix it up. That tends to be the right one then. So I need to trust myself more. But yeah, let's just move into the New York session. So what's going on in the New York session? So prices has been sweeping all here. It's reacted off here. So it looks like it's reacting off positively. It's been pushing up a lot since London. It's been sweeping a lot of liquidity since London. So I was looking for sells. Obviously, you see my working out over here, but I'm going to remove that. There we go. And let's start fresh. So I'm showing you guys what happened. So it's been pushing up a lot. Obviously, you guys seen how much it pushed up. And we're just kind of playing it out from here. So what do we have so far? We have high over here, low over here, a high over here. It's approaching. No, it's already past our session window. Looks like it's creating some equal highs over here. Some small equal lows over here. Price swept. You can say this was the break of structure, right? Well, change of character. Change of character. And since that was the change of character, let's scale out to the 5 minute. Did it create an imbalance? We need to see, did it create an imbalance? Yeah, it created a small imbalance over here. So since it created it, so we had to change a character, create a small imbalance. This would have been our first order block. All right. So bam, low here, high over here, low, high, low. Seeing as this created another break of structure. Scale out to the 2 minute. You can mark pretty much this as another order block. So we would have been tapped into the first one, and you can aim for the London low. So let's see how that played out. So we would have gotten taken out of the first one. So we would have gotten taken out of the first one. We would have gotten tapped into the second one. So we failed our first one, tapped into our second one. I just want to see something. Can I check the 5 minute? Okay, that's fine. Was it a clean order block? I don't think there was. Anyways, whatever. Entered off this one. We would have already secured our 1 to 3. So with our 1 to 3, we would have made money back from this loss. And a bit of profit as well. So what did price want to do? Price kept pushing down, coming back up, and took us out. Price went all the way down to a 7.8 RR, and it just shot up. It just shot up. So let's analyze this. Let's get our highlighter tool. See what happened. High, then low, high, then low, high, low, bam, bam, and it just shot up. So, what can I mark out? This was another change of character. This is why it's important to remain flexible, because price can always turn mid-session. The problem I have is that once I'm in a trade, it's hard for me to get out of the trade, or like to see a different side. I become very biased. So, price respected. Did it touch? It did not touch. Check the 2 minute, check the... Anyways, we had to break a structure, and it just literally exploded. Honestly, did it ever come down? Like, what happened? And since the close happened here, I'm going to mark this off as another break order block. Enter from order block. Anyways. Yeah, so obviously you win some, you lose some. But hey, at least we would have secured our 1 to 3. That's about it, guys. That is about it. So that's pretty much the breakdown for the 27th of November. I don't have any more breakdowns that I did because I stopped trading after this. I felt like all these months that I've been doing this, it just felt a bit overwhelming, a bit too much. I wasn't as sharp. It was just, so I decided to take a step back. It's been around a week and a half since I traded. So this is me kind of getting back into it, reanalyzing, seeing how I did things. This is my, warm up, getting back into trading. That's about it, guys. Thank you guys for joining. If you have any questions or any tips to help me, I'm still learning. Please do. I do have a Discord below in the link, where basically it's a trading chill lounge it's a trading Discord chill lounge where you can come show your analysis. I'm not selling anything. I just want to find people that are like me. Passionate like me for trading. So if that's you, either if you're beginner, intermediate, advanced, or expert, it's for everyone. Join. We're just chilling there, just having a good time, showing our wins, showing our losses, showing our strategy. all that. I hope to see you guys in the next video or in the Discord, and I hope to see you very soon.